Hey there YouTube, Critch here again, back again with episode 3 of our Let's Play Monster Hunter Generations. In this episode, we're gonna try and get some more progress done by slaying 10 Maccao. Okay, as some people may know, you get another page in your inventory called the field pouch, I think. And basically it means that if you want to take like 3 pages of supplies, then you'll still have 1 page to gather with that gets sent straight back to your box at the end of the quest. So, no need to worry too much about your inventory unless you're going for a massive gathering spree and you're carrying a load of monster parts. So, the Maccao, I'm pretty sure, are mostly around about area 5 and 8, so we're gonna head straight over there. So I'm gonna quickly show off my gear. I haven't improved it at all since last time. Just got the petrified saber and the full burner armor, but do have the saber upgraded a bit. And I was hanging out in the Reddit for a bit, taking a look at some of the recent discoveries. They actually tweaked the armor set, the Booja Booja Boo armor, to the Booyah Booju Boo armor, which basically just trading out the vest from Jaggy to Cuckoo to give it more defense. And one thing I'm still kind of annoyed at is that even people who aren't playing cross are using the Japanese way of naming stuff with the Japanese names, because Ya is, in armor sets, Ya is the way of referencing Cuckoo, whereas if you were to use it in the English language, it would be Yi, because Yi and Cuckoo. But either way, I wonder if we'd actually use Ku instead of Yi, because Yi and Garuga. Oh boy, it's just one of those trends that I dislike when it happens. It seems to be a general consensus to always copy Japan in this game, which is kind of annoying. But I guess the assumption is that Japan got it first, so they've already discovered everything OP and we don't need to think for ourselves. As you can tell, I'm quite annoyed by it. Then again, I imagine a lot of it stems from me playing... Oh, I can jump off my cats. I thought it was only off other hunters. A lot from me playing back before the internet was big and sharing information was, basically before when copying stuff off the internet was the thing to do. And I don't know, I got by fine back then, so I guess it kind of annoys me when people just see, oh, this one armor set is really good, so I'm only going to go for that. I'm not going to look at any of the other ones. It shows uncreativeness, but each to their own, And of course, once I start recording, my hay fever started playing up again. I've literally sat here for like half an hour, because I was waiting for our groceries to be delivered so I could start recording again, and my hay fever hadn't played up at all, and it plays up now, which is, just my luck. Okay, that's half of them down. So, the Maccao armor actually interests me because it has a new armor skill in it, which is called Vault. And when you get 10 of it, you get an armor skill that increases your mounted damage. I don't know exactly by how much, but not mounted damage, your aerial damage. Yeah, I actually have a hunter unlocked because we've been doing enough combat now. So, I'm going to try and show this off quickly. These two seem like they're in a good position. One of them jumped out the way, I think, but got the other one. Basically, for the longsword, it's just your final round slash in your R combo. I'm really sorry about the hay fever. It annoys me as much as it probably annoys you. So the only like quirk with using aerial style is that you spend like a lot more time in the air if you accidentally like, roll through your cat, or in my case, when I was playing with some friends, rolling through another hunter. And basically it means if you're like trying to move around to like carve stuff, it means you waste a little bit of time. Where did that one die? Huh, over here. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for Maccao armor. I'm thinking about just getting like full Cuckoo armor because it's got pretty good defense. It'll have a level of attack up. But I know if I just went for full Cuckoo, then some people would say why not just get the Bulldrome mix set. Which is nice to actually see Bulldrome have his own mix set now. Okay, pressing X and A while in the air with the longsword doesn't actually have a move. Unlike bow. When you're in the air as a bow, I was saying this the other episode about X being like a downwards forward shot, A being a completely downward shot, and X and A at the same time you do a melee in the air. It seems like because there aren't so many things they could do with longsword, it probably only has an X attack and maybe an A attack. I haven't tried A yet. But I'll get to test it more against a big monster. So when we come across the Great Maccao, I'll try and show off some aerial stuff. Got plenty of Maccao stuff, so if we end up wanting to go for the armor, should be in good shape. So we got some level ups. Quite a few levels ups actually. I think one cat's now level 3 and the other's level 4, and I hadn't done any quests between episodes. So the slaying quest actually gives you quite a bit. Okay, so that's pretty much all the quests cleared. Yep, here we go, progress time. Doing well, Meowstress. So, okay, we need to go talk to Meowstress is basically what's going on here. Something to ask. Okay, it's a. She's giving us another quest. Request log. Oh, this is like the. This is just like the. What's it called? Just like the when you'd go around in 4 Ultimate and talk to people in the villages, just like that. So I'm actually going to show when you pet. When you pet the Reefer, you actually get an item off of it. Now you can get like love hearts, but I think that's mostly just like they kind of warm up to you more and they kind of, how do I put it? Basically like when they're around you they kind of like ask you for petting and stuff. But if you just quickly pet them between quests, then you'll get fleece balls. And those fleece balls can be used for making Maccao armor, not Maccao armor, making Moofa armor. I believe they're called Moofas. Moofa, yeah. Okay, so let's talk to the guild. Mom. Or Bernagel, as they're called in this one. So it's just Slay 10 Jaggy. Pretty much more or less the exact same as slaying 10 Maccao. So I'm going to try and get this done as quickly as possible. Not going to take too much time for gathering. I actually forgot to restock on bug nets and pickaxes, so wouldn't be able to do too much gathering anyway. So what I'm going to be trying out once I've fought a few big monsters, I'm actually going to be trying out Prowler mode. I'm actually gonna try it out in like a gathering quest at some point. I should have tried it out when we were doing that spree of gathering quests in the second episode, but I didn't realize they actually have like a little boost to their gathering. It's kind of strange. There's like nothing in this area. Still got the Kelby here. Actually, do we have more Kelby here. Normally there was only 2, so there's 3 this time. So if you need to kill Kelby, come here at night, not a day. You get 1 more in that area. Although Melinks are a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna check. Okay, there's some in Area 5. I'm gonna check Area 6, and then we'll go to where we killed the majority of the Maccao. Slight frame drop there on the... Slight frame drop on the 3DS there. I have the old 3DS, which some people are saying gets considerable frame drops. Like, some people have said that they get such insane frame drops that the game's unplayable. I've not noticed anything like that, and of course, as I say that, we get a slight frame drop as the Jaggy spawns in. So, what it seems like is that there's quite a bit using the CPU in this game. Actually, I should fully explain before I explain the reasoning why I think there might be some frame drops. Basically, the new 3DS and new 3DS XL have a better CPU in. They have the same GPU, but they've got a better CPU. So, what happened in 4 Ultimate, when monsters spawned, you would get a short freeze on 4 Ultimate when a big monster spawned. So, what I imagine is happening here is that when it's like spawning everything in with the CPU on the old 3DS, is sometimes it slows down because not quite as fast as the new 3DS's CPU. As for everything else, the screens are the same, like they're the same resolution. The main advantages are the better CPU and the the head tracking for the 3D, so that it's basically the 3D is better because it can track your head, so moving slightly doesn't completely throw it out of whack. Which, I don't know, I've never used the 3D on my 3DS because of the issue where I had to literally hold it in the perfect position, and that was really uncomfortable. So maybe I'd use 3D more on the new 3DS, but there's not enough reason to merit me getting the new 3DS, especially when I have an old 3DS XL with a capture card in, which is quite expensive, so it would be a big pill to swallow to try and get a new 3DS with a capture card. Even though currently the new 3DS with a capture card appears to be slightly cheaper in Great British Pounds. Actually, I checked that before the whole Brexit thing happened, and I don't exactly know what happened to our currency after that, so maybe still cheaper, but maybe more expensive in pounds. But all I know is it was quite expensive. So I'd rather not buy another one unless this one completely died. How many do we need to kill? Need to kill 2 more. Okay, may as well keep moving area then. So here's hoping that after this we actually get some kind of a, I don't know, seems about the right time to fight Great Maccao, because he's like the Great Jaggy in this game, as far as I can tell. Which begs the question why they even bothered with a Jaggy quest. They could have just put something else in and had this be the Maccao slaying quest. So yeah, overall, not too hard. They die fairly quickly. You spend more time running in these early quests than you do actually completing the objective, but that tends to smooth out over time, and when you get into fighting the really big monsters, it can take like 20 minutes of just pure fighting.
with less running. So, oh, didn't mean to change area. So, not actually sure what we're going to be doing after this. I'm hoping for like a Maccao or something, so that I can, a Great Maccao, so I can actually fight a big monster. Well, in quotation marks, big. I guess it would count as a medium monster. Like, say a Jaggy was a small monster, Great Jaggy, medium monster, Rathalos counts as a large monster, and then you have the super large monsters like Gorkmesius. They gathered a paintball? Oh, because of the camp area. The other area. Okay. Both just need one more level to get to level 5 to get their better gathering trait. So that's a good start. And once both are level 5, I should get a lot of stuff just by hunting. So for those unaware, the idea behind this game is that you have access to 4 villages, and all 4 villages have a new monster that's appeared and is causing trouble in the area. And each one is kind of based on the theme of the area, and in the intro you can actually see them all fighting the old, what's it called, the old, like the Gen 1 staple? Flagship, there we go, the flagship monsters. So you can see the new Thunder Wyvern fighting Rathalos. I haven't looked into any of these. You can see the big, like, that big Popodrome there, as it was dubbed when we first saw it. I haven't looked into this game that much. I wanted to play it more. Yeah, this is Great Maccao. So I've got potions. I've got mega potions. Let's just go. Yes, urgent quest. I know how they work. Okay, basically, urgent quests, once you complete them, you unlock something. Normally it's the next level of quests. So, you saw the Popodrome fighting Tigrex, you saw the Bubble Dragon fighting Zinogre, and then the standard intro for... standard flagship intro for the... I guess it looked kind of like another... It kind of looked like it had the skeleton of Baroth, so I guess it's a brute. Actually, wait, no. What type was Baroth? I never actually checked. But you had that guy who looked kind of like Bracky, kind of like Baroth, and could like use his tail to create sparks and stuff. So I'm gonna wager a guess. The Great Maccao, seeing as I ran into quite a few Jaggy and Maccao in Area 5, I'm going to wager a guess that the Great Maccao is going to be up there. I'm actually past the point where I've played on my other hunter in offline, so as far as single player stuff goes, this is all blind from here on out. Oh. That was disappointing. Why did they change that? The Monster Hunter 4 ones were so good. Okay. Harder to aim. Like, I actually find it harder to aim with the sword than the bow in aerial. I want to get a mount quickly. Okay, A does nothing, so all you have is that one X attack. That kind of sucks. But yeah, maybe spamming aerial on Maccao isn't the best way of fighting this guy. There we go, got him out. Okay, so we got our mount, and probably not going to spam aerial moves on him, because it takes way too long. It took too long to get the first mount, so I'm just going to fight him normally. I don't actually know if you can break this guy's crest. So. Wait, what? Do I not... Can I not use my R attacks? Oh, my Circle Pad Pro isn't connected, is it? Wait, it is? What did they do to Longsword to make it so you can't use your Spirit Blade? Oh, they removed Spirit Blade and Aerial Style. Okay, Aerial Style Longsword just... Nope. Spirit Blade does a lot of your damage. I can't see any reason to disable it. Like, yeah, sure, you've got this. Ow. Well, I was hoping that would get him before he got me, but no. Okay, I did not actually know that. So, this is actually my first time fighting a big monster with Aerial Style Longsword, and I did not know that it disabled your Spirit Blade. Well, the Spirit combo, you've still got the attack boost, and if you hit with Sakura Slash, you still get the white, yellow, and red upgrades, assuming you can hit with it quick enough. So, yeah, they actually take some stuff away from you in Aerial Style in order to compensate for the ability to climb monsters, and I've yet to see what that is in Bow. I wonder how many people were watching waiting for me to realize that, or just assumed I'd know. As you can see, Aerial Style is nice for dodging some of the monster's attacks. Uh-oh. Well, luckily he will ride it out of my way. Oh, I assumed he was going to jump at me there. There we go. So, I'm currently unsure. Oh, there we go. That's how you use it in Aerial Style. You actually have to use it in the air. Man, that's harder to hit than the X attack is. At least on a medium monster. There we go. So, I guess it's just a stronger attack. So, maybe it makes it easier to mount as well. So I'm currently confused why they decided to change this to sparks, because not every monster has scales or a hide thick enough for sparks to really be applicable. On certain monsters it makes sense, like if you're doing it to Rathalos, he's supposed to have quite hard scales, so... Okay, this guy's got quite hard legs, so I will need to sharpen. Let's just see... Oh, he's limping already. Let's see if I can't get this. Nope, I was facing the wrong direction. And I was right next to a zone. So I'm wondering how much damage that aerial spirit attack does. Because it's pretty much replaced the spirit combo, so it's got to do a decent amount of damage to make that a good trade. But then again, maybe they decided to take it away, so the aerial was literally all about the mounting, all about the aerial damage. Which would make it so that the Maccao armor would be very good for aerial longsword if that spirit attack in the air does a lot of damage. Like, it'd have to do considerable damage in my opinion. And you'd actually have to be effective at hitting Sakura Slash to get your whites and yellows and reds. I wonder if you can actually get Sakura Slash charged up quick enough to maintain red, because the way it works in this game, they seem to change the way the longsword white, yellow, red works in each game. And in one game, if you hit red, you couldn't refresh it, and as soon as red wore off, you'd lose everything entirely. Then the next game, once red wore off, you'd go down to yellow, but you couldn't refresh it. And then now you can actually refresh red. So as long as you're using Sakura Slash or your Spirit combo and hitting with the final round slash of it consistently, you can just stay in red, and that is a lot of damage for a longsword. So that's why that's why I was kind of shocked that they would take what they made such a core part of the longsword away. But maybe the spirit attack in the air does quite good damage, or maybe there's a way of doing like a combo in the air. So as you can see, we actually got some. We got some Ultra stuff, we got some great Maccao stuff, and we got some Maccao stuff from our gathering feelings. Got quite a bit of money, good academy points, and both are level 5, so Superior Rice added to ingredients list. More stuff added to the ingredients list, basically. So Negate Process, Gathering Pro, both our Palicos are now Gathering Pros according to the game, so they're going to gather more stuff, and I assume better quality stuff as well, so we can be expecting more Macalite when we go mining and stuff. So, oh, we got some talking. Officially his new assistant. Two-star requests. And then we can... oh. Okay, we could already fly to the others. I assumed it would be like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, where you visit them one each in turn. So, next episode, we're going to be looking at how we can get to the other villages, and maybe going back to Kokoto, because I got some good memories of that place. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time.